So now, what are you going to do? Is Allah asking us to ask them for their apology? No, listen. قُلْ هَاتُوا بُرْهَانَكُمْ إِن كُنْتُمْ صَادِقِينَ. Say, bring your proof if you are speaking the truth. And wallahi, when I memorized that verse, I heard it before, but it never occurred to me until Sheikh Deedat taught me that verse. Then I learned a new meaning to it. And then I ended up in America at age 22 as a student. And the first week I got into my apartment, a born-again Christian comes and knocks at my door. I opened the door. He said, hello. What faith do you belong to? I'm Muslim. Oh, bad news. You're going to hell. But I didn't feel angry. My first week, my first Sunday in Boston, Massachusetts, as a student, I didn't feel angry. I smiled. I said, right, these are the guys Sheikh that talked about. Ahlan wa sahlan, welcome. And then he was surprised that I am calm. I said, would you like to try Arabian coffee? We make the best of coffee. Come, come, come. Huh? Are you serious? You're not mad? No, I like you people. Come, come, come inside. Let the fun begin. So I got him inside, I locked the door, I got him, I don't know what I didn't hit him. And then I offered him Arabian coffee, and then I said, okay, you said I'm going to hell. I have only one question for you. Where is your proof? And then the guy said, oh, I wasn't prepared for that, but I've got a story to tell you. The story of salvation. I said, no, you can tell me stories later. What man ate what fruit, and I don't know what, and who died for whatever sins. I'm not interested in stories now. I just want a direct answer to my question. Where is your proof that I, as a Muslim, will end up in hell? Straight up. There's no heaven for me. Then the guy said, okay, I wasn't prepared for that. I'll go and ask my church leader, and I'll come back to you. He never came back. He never came back, unfortunately. And the guy who came back, the following Sunday, he never came back. One verse from the Quran enabled this young man, alhamdulillah, to easily, nicely, calmly respond to them. And then I met a rabbi. Palestine is ours. It says in the Torah. Not the Palestinians, we must kick them all out. قُلْ هَاتُوا بُرْهَانَكُمْ إِن كُنْتُمْ صَادِقِينَ. One verse knocks everything out. The other guy comes and he says, your God is not Allah, my God is Jesus. Astaghfirullah. Huh? Then Allah answers them in Surah An-Naml, chapter 27. أَإِلَهُمْ مَعَ اللَّهِ. Can there be another God with Allah? قُلْ هَاتُوا بُرْهَانَكُمْ إِن كُنْتُمْ صَادِقِينَ. Say, bring your proof if you are speaking the truth. The same thing, the same way to answer. So then, when we took that verse into the field, it taught me a golden lesson in life, alhamdulillah. That every time the enemies of Islam, those who hate Islam, and not every kafir is necessarily an enemy. You know, when I say an enemy, I don't mean every Dutch. Right? Not necessarily. So, those who hate Islam, those who don't, for whatever reason, ignorance or whatever, every time they make an insult, every time they say nasty things, and you respond this way, you know what you're doing? Even if he came to provoke you, and he did this movie to provoke you, he wanted you and the rest of the Muslim world to declare a jihad on a movie. Right? And go and fight a movie with fire, with bomb, not with a movie or a book. No, no. This is the battlefield of the intellect. This is jihad of the wits. But now he wants you to resort to other ways. So he could use that against you. So he could tell everybody, see, I told you so. Islam is evil. Let's get rid of them all. Right? Including the Dutch who embraced Islam. Let's keep them all. And that's what he wanted. But alhamdulillah, tabaraka wa ta'ala, that the Muslims of this country, this time, they learned the lesson. Alhamdulillah. I have been watching, and then in the press conference, the Muslims here, they sounded different. They said, we must respond wisely. And alhamdulillah, we got in touch with them, and Jazakumullah khairan, may Allah reward them. The masjids that got involved, Masjid al-Ummah first, and then Masjid al-Tawheed, and then Masjid al-Sunnah. And now more and more masjids like this one and other masjids are involved into helping us, helping them turn the table on the enemy. How do you turn the table? Any time they insult your faith with قُلْ هَاتُوا بُرْهَانَكُمْ إِن كُنْتُمْ صَادِقِينَ, you turn the insult, the provocation, into an opportunity for dialogue. What is wrong with that? What is wrong with that? So he comes and says, your Islam is evil. You must be able to absorb the blow like a fighter. Let me ask you, my brother, if this was a real jihad in the battlefield, where guns and machine guns and if the enemy hurts you and he takes a bullet on you, are you going to tell the enemy in the battlefield, real battlefield, ouch, you hit me? Oh, you got me. Ah. Are you going to sound like that? Are you going to tell him that? You know, as a fighter in the battlefield, ask any soldier, even non-Muslim soldiers, can you show your enemy pain? This is what they train you in the military. You can never ever show your enemy in the battlefield that you are in pain, right? Ask any army guy, Muslim or non-Muslim. This is what they go by. Ya akhi, this is a greater battlefield. And this is a greater jihad, inshallah. Jihad al-nafs. Jihad of the spirit, of your soul. You must be in control of your emotions. You must not allow them to provoke you and make you lose balance. And when they give you the blow against your iman, you take it like a strong Muslim. And then you respond the way you ought to respond. قُلْ هَاتُوا بُرْهَانَكُمْ إِن كُنْتُمْ صَادِقِينَ. And you look them in the eye and you smile. You say the Quran is responsible for terrorism. Right, let's see if you misquoted the Quran. Come to a debate. And I believe the Muslims invited him for a debate last Sunday, right? They were there, right? Didn't you see the papers? Right? His chair was empty. Where was he? His chair was empty. The Muslims went there not to kill him. They wanted to talk to him. They didn't go there to behead him or slaughter him for qurbani. No. They wanted to talk to the man. Did he show up? No. And his chair was empty with his name. So many Dutch people were laughing at him. And so many Muslims were happy and they were laughing. The coward, they started calling him the coward, the rat, the rabbit. I didn't call him, they called him. His own people still call him. So you see, when you apply قُلْ هَاتُوا بُرْهَانَكُمْ إِن كُنْتُمْ صَادِقِينَ, it works for you. And alhamdulillah, the Muslims of this country didn't need me to come and tell them this. I came not to tell you something new. Alhamdulillah, you knew this, and Allah ثبتكم, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala made you stand still, and وَرَبَطَ عَلَى قُلُوبِكُمْ, and comforted your heart, and you answered the right way. I came tonight before you to congratulate you, the Muslims of the Netherlands. This is not a dars. I am not the one to tell you a lesson. I came to say, I lived by this, my life, the past 18 years, and alhamdulillah, I lived to see it for real. MashaAllah, tabarakallah, may Allah increase you with more. I salute each and every Muslim in this country. And even your friends amongst the non-Muslims who gathered with you. May Allah guide them and guide us. And guide our steps. And from this day onward, if they are going to make another movie or another book, you know the way to handle it. For you put it into test. قُلْ هَاتُوا بُرْهَانَكُمْ إِن كُنْتُمْ صَادِقِينَ. And by Allah, I swear by Allah, all of this is going to go away one day. But what is already happening is amazing. The Arab says, min al-mihan, mihan is calamity in Arabic, crisis. Min al-mihan ma ya'ti bil minah. Minah is gifts from Allah, opportunities. If you write mihan and minah, they are made of the same Arabic alphabets. Well, the same Arabic alphabets. But if you change the letters of al-mihan, it becomes minah. That's all. You have to move 2 letters in the word. And it changes the meaning, it changes the perspective. This is a crisis that you are facing. It was in